Happy Thursday night, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower. Thank you for everyone who has jumped on already. So I haven't been doing any videos here in a couple months, but I sort of got the bug to start a new project. I just finished up my Scram season with Red, White, and Blue Racing about a week ago, and sort of been playing around trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. And I had the 2017 Baseball America set for History Maker Baseball that I had just played a few one-off games with, and I thought maybe it'd be neat to try to do a full season just with one team using the Baseball America set, and sort of see what happens. So I'm not sure how far I'll get into it. I've definitely been impressed with a lot of the season playthroughs that I've seen, specifically on the Baseball Demos channel. Dave has just about finished the 1987 Atlanta Braves season. So it's really it's a lot of endurance and stamina to do a full season playthrough. So what I did is I took the I think it was the 1968 American League season, and I transposed all the team names to go along with the team names that I've made up for Baseball America. There were 12 teams in the American League at that point, and so I used Boston's schedule and made it my own here for New England Minutemen. I'm trying out a couple new things technologically wise, so bear with me. And when I go down to the game field, if you guys could let me know if everything looks okay. And so I guess without further ado, I'll get to the starting lineups, and we'll get the opening day kicked off for the 2017 Baseball America season. So in my world here, it is April 8th, 2017. It's a Saturday, and New England, the New England Minutemen, are traveling to Milwaukee at Good Sports Park, and they will be taking on the Milwaukee Grinders in Game 1 of the season. All right, let's see, just real quick for any questions. Somebody asked me who my Scram champ was. My Scram champion was number 17, Jordy Pettis. I think he won 5 races over the course of the season, but it was very close. He was only 8 points at the end, 8 points over Julie Justice. So it was a very exciting finish to my season. All right, let's see. First, I guess I'll show you guys. Well, no, let's just go right down to the field. And all right, so here we go. So here is my big technological marvel. So what I did, I found a app that allows me to project my iPad up on the screen, and so that's what you see in the top left corner. I'm using the iScore app for all my games. The diamond shaped on the side is my game board. So I have my camera off to the side, and I was able to tilt the camera view. So if that looks okay, I'll keep it, or otherwise I can rotate it around. And then the bottom left hand corner, that's me down here. So all right, well, I'll show you guys the starting lineups. I guess I can show you a close-up of them. So for the visiting New England Minutemen, Manny Infante at second base is leading things off. In center field is Ramon Cruz. The designated hitter is Mike St. Clair. Doing the catching tonight is Solomon Horn. Batting fifth is Doug Rossello. Batting in the sixth spot is left fielder Jackie Newsom. Kareem McCarthy is in right field. Duncan Otto is at third, and batting ninth and playing at short is Kerry Nakamura. Go back to our on field here. All right. The starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Grinders is Max Murphy. All right, so first thing we'll do is I'll figure out what the if there's any clubhouse mood swings for my players. So what I'm going to do, since I'm doing a one-team playthrough, is the other team, they will always be neutral, and they will have no designated hot or cold batter to start the game. Whereas my team will have swings up and down. They'll be sunny, they'll be stormy, and I will have a designated hot and cold batter. First game of the season, I always let both teams be semi-harmonious, or in this case just my New England Minutemen. So they will be semi-harmonious to start things off. And my number 2 batter, I always select as the hot batter, and then the 9th as the cold batter when I'm coming into a brand new season. All right, so we'll roll on the sunny chart, and we get a 2-2. That's the pitching coach. Hey, all right, and right away we got a major perk with a starter, and it is today's starter. So that's Xavier Cologne, and the major perk for him. Hey, all right, he is fresh till further notice. Well, that worked out pretty well. So what I'm doing, since I'm not using score sheets, is I got these card sleeves, and anybody that has a TFN, I'll put them in a card sleeve, and then in my notebook, I'll make a note of the ongoing TFNs, and then cross them off as we go along. So our first TFN is that our number 1 pitcher, Xavier Cologne, is fresh. That is a pretty good start to the season, and that came about on 4/8/17. All right, and then what I've done for my hot and cold batters is I have a sleeve for the hot one with a red dot, and then a sleeve with a blue dot for the cold batter. All right. Any other last minute agenda items? Oh, I guess also the last changes that Keith put in that will be coming out in the 5.0 version of History Maker Baseball, I've gone ahead and wrote them in my book. You can see there. So I will be using what will be the version 5.0 of the game. And all right, I think we are ready to go. Max Murphy has finished his warm-up tosses. Manny Infante steps up to bat, and we are underway here in Milwaukee. And oh, I forgot. I thought my leadoff guy was a slugger. Let's see. So 1-3-3. He is not a slugger. He is a semi-scrapper, actually. So he will fly out to left field. Where did I go? Oh, okay. So he will be out on a fly out to left field. All right. So 1 down for the center fielder, Ramon Cruz. He's our designated hot batter for the game. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? He is not. The batter is a slugger this time, unfortunately. So that is going to be a pop out to right field. So he will pop out to right field, and 2 quick outs. The DH, Mike St. Clair, steps in. He's one of our big bats in the lineup. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Let's see. He is not patient, so he will ground out to first base. We'll give him a 3 unassisted. And 1-2-3 go the Minutemen. And we head to the bottom of the first. And we'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Grinders. They've got Maury Lynn in right field. Amato plus... whoa. Palacios at short. That's a mouthful. The DH is Coy Owens, Deprez at first, Cameron Segrin at second, Domingo Pena in center, Tommy Orsolek doing the catching, Ignacio Resendez in left, and batting ninth and playing third is Azubio Felix. So Xavier Cologne is pitching for the Minutemen, and as we saw at the pre-game charts, he is feeling his oats. He is fresh until further notice, so we don't have to worry about any freshness checks for him. All right, so here we go. Maury Lynn steps up to bat. I'll get the bottom of the first going on. 1-1-6. Fresh, he absolutely is. That will be a big strikeout to start his night. Amato Palacios steps in. 1 out, nobody on. 2-5-6. Let's see, is he a struggler? No. Champion or patient? No. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. 1-1 is the pitcher iron. He is neutral, so he's going to make a stab and get an easy out. So that will be a ground out. 1-3 for everybody scoring at home. So 2 quick outs. And the number 3 batter, the designated hitter, Coy Owens, steps up. Let's see, 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He's a semi-hero. And the dot says yes, so there goes the no-hitter. He will get a single. So 1 on, 2 out for the first baseman, Dave Perez, lefty on righty. Let's see, 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is not, so he's going to fly out to center field. And that'll be 3 down, so 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on. We'll head to the top of the second, all tied up at 0. And we will go to the chemistry chart for the first time. Let's see, all right, so New England is semi-harmonious, and the Milwaukee team is neutral. I am using the manager cards as well, but I think I'll hold off at this point on using one. We got a 4-4. Pitching team dissonance, no. So that's going to be a deep fly out to center field. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for the first baseman, Doug Rossello. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Yeah, he will go down swinging. All right, and that'll bring up Jackson Newsome, 2 out, nobody on. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. So he will ground out to first. We'll say that's a 3-1. And so it's been 6 up, 6 down for Max Murphy. We'll head to the bottom of the second with no score here in Milwaukee. Let me just check. Is the chat working? I had a window out here. All right. I guess if I'm not seeing any any comments, must mean everything's going well. So if you guys see anything screwy technologically wise, let me know. Or if you need one of the screens bigger, I can make any of these bigger or smaller. Trying kind of fine-tuning things as I go into the season here. All right, so the second baseman, Cameron Segrin, comes up to lead off the bottom of the second. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He is not. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 3-3 is the left fielder Gold. That's Jackson Newsome. He is not. So it's going to be a single, fumbled pickup, and then batter to second base on an error. Oh boy. So he will get a single, and then he is going to be safe at second base on an E7. All right. Not a good start for the Minutemen here in the bottom of the second. And we're going to go to the experience chart. Let's see. I think that I might use a card at this point. Yes, I'm going to use my first card. I'll use the manager coaching tip because Xavier Colon is a semi-prospect, and he's going up against an Icon Pena. So we will use our first of 6 cards. So we'll have 5 left. So it's going to be an icon against an icon on the experience chart. And we get an 11. How about that? And it's asking for, is it a prospect pitcher? So it would have gone to the fence, but otherwise it is a strikeout. So that was a good use of a manager card. Thanks, Dave, for the heads up on everything. All right, so we'll go Tommy Orsulak. The number 7 batter is up. We got a man on second now with 1 out. 1-1-4. That's going to be a fresh check, and Cologne is going to be fresh until further notice. So it's going to be, and it's a ground out to the short, which is good because that will stop the runner from advancing. So now there are 2 outs, and we got the number 8 hitter up, Ignacio Resendez. What is he playing? Oh, he's playing in left field. 255. Is the pitcher a star? No, he's an ace. A home run king? Fortunately not. Okay, so just fly out to left field. All right. So pitches around the leadoff single and error, and strands that runner at second base. We'll head to the third. No score here in Milwaukee. Max Murphy is cruising along here. He has been 6 up, 6 down. 1-1-2 flash. Yes, he is. Unless my batter has a good eye, which he doesn't. So that is going to be a strikeout. I'll say it's a reverse K. Strikeout looking because he doesn't have a good eye. That'll bring up third baseman Duncan Otto. 256. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. So we'll go to the infield drama chart. 1-2 is the shortstop. Iron. No, he is neutral. So it'll just be a 1 base error. Oh boy. Let's see. There we go. Error. So it'll be a fielding error on the shortstop. And he will hold up there. Alright, so the perfect game is broken up on a error here in the top of the third. And we will go back to the main chart. Alright, so New England has their first batter on base here in the top of the third. Yeah, I guess that we will let's see. Well, yeah, we're going to use another manager card to call for a sacrifice bunt. Let's see. So one of the new rules that's going to be coming out is that you no longer have to discard a card to use one of the reusable green cards, but you still have the same limit of cards you can play. So we're down to 4 cards, and the sacrifice bunt. Oh no. That's going to be a roll again. Oh, let's see. Well, maybe it'll be good. 2. Safe at first on a fielder's choice, and the lead runner is out. Okay, so it's going to be in play. Let's see. Fielder's choice. All right, so we'll say that it was a 5-3 or 5-4 fielding. The runner on first was forced out, and Kerry Nakamura will be safe on the fielder's choice. All right, so that didn't work out very well. All right, so still a man on, but now there's 2 out for the leadoff hitter, Manny Infante. Infante is 0 for 1 so far with a flyout. 2-4-6. Does he have control? Yes, he does. So he will ground out back to the mound. 1-3. And we will head to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Milwaukee will have their 9-1-2 batters due up. All right, 2-3-5. That's a wild no. The batter is not eager, so he will ground out to second base. It'll be a 4-3, and we'll go back to the top of the order. Maury Lynn is up. He is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. 2-3-3, ace or star. Yes, he is. He will ground out to short. All right, and 2 quick outs. Amato Palacios steps up. 1, 2, 4. Does the pitcher have control? He has double control, but there's 2 outs, so we'll just get the 1. He will also ground out to short. So there we go. We got a nice little pitcher's duel going on for opening day of the 2017 Baseball America season. We'll head to the top of the 4th. New England will have their 2, 3, and 4 batters due up. Okay, 2, 3, 6. I think that's the double control, and he's not. So that is going to be a walk to lead things off. All right, so I think for the first time tonight we have our leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 4th. Let's see if Mike St. Clair can get something going. 2, 3, 6. Oh, that's going to be another double control check, which he doesn't have. So 2 walks to start the inning, and suddenly things looking good for the Minutemen, trying to strike here and get on the board first on the top of the 4th. 2, 4, 5. Oh no, hero check, no. Oh, so he jams Horn, and he will get him to pop up to second base. Batters will hold up. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at bat, and that's going to be an icon against an icon. Max Murphy against Rossello. Let's see if Rossello can dig in and get a clutch 1-out single here. Let's see, 3-6 prospect pitcher. No, oh, so he will win that battle. Gets him to fly out to left field. Everybody holds up. And so it'll be up to second-year player Jackson Newsom playing in left field tonight to see if he can get a key 2-out hit, drive in those runs. 1, 2, 6. Oh, that's going to be a fresh check, and he is semi-fresh now because we're in the 4th, and the dot says no. The batter is not a sad sack, so he is going to get a single past the diving second baseman. And with 2 out, runners going on contact, Ramon Cruz will come in to score. And we've got our first run of the game here in the top of the 4th. Newsom with a 2-out RBI single. All right. Let's see. And we will go to the right now chart. So another interesting... so right now, the pitcher is semi-cold because he gave up a hit, but unfortunately the batter is also semi-cold because he struck out last time. Do I want to burn a 3rd manager card already to increase his... to make him neutral. Alright, I think I do. I want to try to jump on top. So I will use my 3rd card, the one-on-one pep talk, which makes a cold player neutral. And we are down to 3 cards. Alright, so on the right now, it's a semi-cold pitcher against a neutral batter. 3-5. Oh, darn. And ask if it's a hot batter. No, he is neutral, so he will fly out to left field. So 2 runners stranded, but a run does come in, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. New England on top, 1-0. You are watching the Minutemen Baseball on the AFR channel. Thanks for everybody who is tuning in late. I am running through the start of an ambitious project here. I'm doing a full season playthrough using one team from the 2017 Baseball America set for History Maker Baseball, and this is game 1 of the season. New England traveling to Milwaukee, and right now we're in a tight pitcher's duel. New England just jumped out on top in the top of the fourth, and it is 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the inning. Let's see. Milwaukee will have their 3, 4, and 5. Heart of the order coming up here. 1-5-6. Whiffer. Yes, he is. So that'll be a big strikeout. All right. Dave Perez steps up, the first baseman. He is 0 for 1 so far. 3-3-4. Ace or star. He is an ace. He will jam him, and he pops out to first base. 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Cameron Segrin. He has one of the 2 hits tonight for Milwaukee. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. So he will ground out to first base. 3-1 in the scorebook. And a quick 1-2-3 inning after New England jumped out on top. And we'll head to the top of the 5th with the Minutemen on top, 1-0. All right, so we have the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up. 1-2-5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. So he is going to ground out to third base. I'm interested if anybody has used iScore baseball for their games. I've used it quite a bit for my fictional playthroughs. It really is a paper saver for sure, and it's kind of nice that it compiles all the stats for you. So if you're into those things, you can even export your stats into an Excel sheet and play around with them. I really like it. It's a pretty cool program, pretty easy to use once you get used to it. All right, so Kerry Nakamura is up. He reached on a fielder's choice his first at bat. Pitcher is not a struggler, so he will get him to ground out to third. And we've got 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the order for Manny Infante. He is 0 for 2 so far, looking for his first hit of the season, and that is not going to do it. He will fly out to right field. And so 3 up, 3 down go the Minutemen. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. New England on top, 1-0. The Grinders will send up their 6, 7, and 8 batters this inning. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. No. Is he a hot batter? No, he struck out his last at bat, so he will pop out to third base. 1 down. The catcher, veteran catcher Tommy Orsulak, steps up. He is 0 for 1. 2, 4, 5. That's going to be the hero checks. No, he will pop out to second. And we will go to the experience chart. So we're going to have a semi-prospect against a semi-prospect. Let's see what happens. Oh, the dot says no, so they're both neutral. 3, 4. Prospect batter, no. Otherwise, ground out number up to first baseline. Oh, okay. Well, all right, so he will have a soft ground out. The catcher will field it. 2, 3. And down go the Grinders. We'll head to the top of the 6th already. New England clinging to a 1-0 lead. All right. Paul Wisham is in the chat room joining us. Paul, welcome. Saying that he definitely loves using iScore. Yeah, it's a really great program. Took me a little bit of time to get used to it. And actually, one of the things that I found that really would speed things up is in the options, you can turn off selecting where the ball goes. And I found that really sped things up because it didn't really matter when somebody got a hit. You can have a nice little arc go over your screen and show exactly where it went, but I found it didn't really add anything to my play, and it just took up a lot more time. So once I turned that off, it probably shaved, I don't know, 5 minutes off of my games playing with it. So, all right, head to the top of the 6th. Both starting pitchers still in the game. We got a 1-0 pitchers duel going on. There's only been 3 hits in the game. Both teams have an error. So let's see. Ramon Cruz, the center fielder, he is 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk. So still looking for his first hit of the season. Oh, all right, 5-5-6. The pitcher is an ace, so he will lace a shot down the line, but the third baseman will grab it. Oh. And 1 out for the DH, Mike St. Clair. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 3-5-5, struggler, no. He is not a champion. Ground out to second base. Oh. Alright, and so now the catcher, Solomon Horn. He is 0 for 2 so far with a ground out and a fly out. 1-3-5. Hey, we're going to go to our first unusual result. So we've got a red 1 and a black 5. So we're going to the box and bogeys chart. Let's see. 3-6. A 1-hopper through the shortstop. Wild throw on attempt to get lead runner. The batter is safe at second on a 2-base error. So I guess in this case, the lead runner would be the batter. Maybe they tried to get him on the turn. All right. I guess we'll give the error to the shortstop. We'll say that the shortstop dove, and instead of just holding on to it, he tried to nail the runner. And so he will be safe at second on that same error. All right, so big 2-out error on the shortstop. And let's see if Doug Rosello can make him pay. Two outs, man on second, running position. Let's see, in scoring position, Rosello is 0 for 2, so he'd like to change that right now. Oh, and he's not. 1-2-6. That's going to be a fresh check, and the dot says yes. Oh, that would have been a single. But instead, Segrin manages to catch it this time. It was actually, that was the same result that that the other run scored on. Was that 1-2-6? Oh, we will head down to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a 1-0 game. Ray Gossman has joined us. Says, good to see you back rolling. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for joining us. It's good to be back on the table. I'm not sure how far I'll get into this project, but this seemed like a good time to do something like this. And I've kind of always wanted to play a full season with these fictional sets. I've played through 2 condensed seasons, but playing out every team's game. And I've always considered team number 1 as my team. I've named them the New England Minutemen. So I kind of wanted to see what would happen this year, try to take them through a full season, see how their stats look and everything. And I'll have a couple other wrinkles with the extra players that come, since I'm the only team that's going to be suffering injuries and such. I'm considering all the players that came that weren't assigned to a team. They're players that are in my minor league system or free agents that I'm available to sign. But we'll see if any of that comes to pass, or as players get injured, or maybe somebody starts doing really poorly, I might call somebody up. So far, right now, we've got a really good pitchers duel going on, and our number 1 starter, Cologne, has a 2-hit shutout going on, and he will face the 9-1-2 batters. Felix is 0 for 1 so far. 2-2-5, star, no. Slugger or sad sack, no, he's not. Oh, well. Uh-oh. It's a single to center field, active steals, and Felix is a double active. Whoops. See, as soon as I mention a shutout, so he gets a single, and then he is going to be safe at second on a stolen base, and then he is going to be safe at third on a stolen base. So there we go. He pulls the Ricky Henderson out to lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. Okay, well, so we'll pull the infield in, I guess, with the tying run at third base. Maury Lynn is up, and he is struck out and ground out. so far. 336. He is an ace, so he's going to fly out to center field. Oh boy, but it is going to be far enough for the runner to score. He'll score easily because he's a double active. So there we go. Maury Lynn ties the game on a sacrifice fly after the leadoff single, and then consecutive steals of second and third by Felix. Wow. All right. So that'll clear the bases. One down, nobody on, but a run in for Amato Palacios. He is 0 for 2 so far. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, he is not. Is he a slugger? The dot says yes. So he is going to double into left field. Xavier Colon running into some problems here in the bottom of the 6th. All right, let's see. Coy Owens is up. Runner on second, one down. 2-2-5. Oh no, a star. Is he a slugger? Yes, he is. And he's also a whiffer, so he is going to strike out. All right, so a big second out. And Dave Perez is now up. Perez 0 for 2. Let's see, 2-4-6. The pitcher does have control. He has double control, but again, we've got 2 outs, so it'll just be a tapper back to the mound. All right, so Colon is able to pitch around his first real rough inning of the night. Oh boy. And we will head to the top of the 7th. And the score now knotted up at 1-1. All right. Let's see. So Max Murphy, he is going to be no longer or even semi-fresh because he has given up a run. And one of the things, this is team number 11 in the Baseball America set, and they have a fantastic bullpen. They have a bullpen that is absolutely loaded, and so as much as I hate to see a pitcher get pulled when he's doing so well, I think with everybody being fresh, let's see, what do we have, the 6th, 7th? Yeah, we're going to go to the bullpen. Let's see. Yeah, because actually that's one of the other new changes that's going to be happening in version 5.0 is that the ace bonus for relief pitcher is only in effect for relievers. Oh, let's see. Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. So the ace bonus is only when they come in the middle of the inning. Oh, interesting. Instead of starting an inning. Well, maybe that'll... Okay, maybe I'll have Max Murphy lead things on or stay on the mound, because he has a one hitter going on. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. And then Chris Page is ready to go if things go south. Let's see, 2-2-5 star, no, slugger or sad sack. Oh, the dot says no. All right, so that'll be a leadoff single to start things off. Oh, that's interesting, because if I brought Chris Page in, he is a star. But that's how things go sometimes. All right, so I think now we're gonna make the change, because they definitely don't want to let this game get away from them. All right, so Max Murphy is gonna go out, and Chris Page will there we go. We'll take over. So definitely a good opening night for Max Murphy. Just unfortunately, he was matched pretty much pitch for pitch by Xavier Colon. All right, so Chris Page comes in, and now he will get the ace bonus because he's coming in the middle of an inning. All right, so he will face the number 7 hitter, Kareem McCarthy. Let's see, let me get a 136, and how about that? It asks if he's an ace, and he is for this batter, so he will get a big strikeout. There we go. Strategy at work in History Maker Baseball. All right. Oh, that worked out really well. That was kind of a cool way to showcase that. All right, number 8 batter, third baseman Duncan Otto. He reached on an error. Otherwise, he's 0 for 2. Let's see if he can get something going. 2, 3, 4. There is a runner on base, so we're going to go to the plate drama chart. Let's see. The catcher is neutral, and so is the pitcher, so I don't need to roll a decider die. 3-6. Is the catcher iron? No, he's not. So the catcher gathers in a low sinking curve ball for a ball. And we will go to the umpire chart for the first time tonight. All right, so we'll go to the umpire chart with a runner on first. Let's see, every umpire on the board tonight, except for one, has a semi-quality, so we will roll the dot. 3-5. It asks us, there's a lenient umpire at second, and Chuck Cross is there, and that's the only quality he has is lenient. So the runner steals second, despite a close throw from the catcher. Hey, all right. So he will be safe at second on a stolen base. So the runner went on his own. That wasn't anything I called for, but he saw something and got a friendly call from a lenient umpire. All right, so Duncan Otto still up at bat, but now he has a chance to drive in the go-ahead run here in the 7th. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, he is not. He's actually semi-utility. But we will go to the outfield drama chart. The Grinders have a really good outfield. Their center fielder and their right fielder are semi-gold, and their left fielder is neutral. So let's see, 2-4. Is the center fielder gold? Oh, the dot says no this time. So the ball slips through for a base hit and a single. Let me see. What is... runners advance 1 base on singles. Oh, but an active... Okay, so Newsom is a neutral runner. All right, so this will be a base hit. He is going to advance to third. Oh, man. Do I want to attempt the extra base? Oh, why not? We're going to send him, or we're going to try to send him, so I'll use my my 4th manager card to attempt an extra base. And let's see, the dot says that yes, he can go. So here we go, play at the plate. And he is going to be safe. All right. Awesome. There we go. Oh, very cool. Okay, so the Minutemen pull ahead 2-1 here in the bottom or the top of the 7th. So that will close the book on Max Murphy. So Chris Page has come in and has not done a good job. And now we've got a left-hander up, so I think they'll bring in their let's see. Well, they've got a couple lefties. Let's see, but one of them is definitely much better than the other. So Chris Page will slink back and do the walk of shame to the dugout, and Norbito Diaz will come on. He is a left-hander. He has a semi-ace quality, so he's actually a semi-double ace right now because of coming in the middle of the inning. Double flash and semi-control. So let's see what he can do. Our leadoff hitter. Oh, wait. Sorry. How did I... Nakamura is up to bat. Who just... Oh, because that was Duncan Otto that got... Okay, I must have grabbed a card. All right, so it'll be the... Oh, no. So what I... let me undo that then. Okay. We'll leave Chris Page in. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong card, and then I realize that who was up. All right, so it's still ready. All right, so Chris Page still has one chance to redeem himself. Let's see, 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart again. 2, 3. Center fielder, iron, no. So it's going to be a fly out to center field. Runner will hold up. All right, and let's see. I think they're going to stick with Chris Page with 2 out. See if he can finish out the inning. 1, 4, 5. Yeah, and he will, because he's not a struggler. So that will be a ground out to first. We'll give him a 3 unassisted. All right, so that is the end of the top of the 7th. New England is now on top 2-1, thanks to some good base running from Newsom. That was pretty cool. All right, so we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Xavier Cologne normally would not be fresh anymore, but thanks to a nice roll at the beginning of the game, he is fresh until further notice. But I will get somebody warming up in the pen just in case. So that one of the things about the number 1 team this year is they've got a decent bullpen, but they definitely have a couple batters that are not, or a couple pitchers that won't be seeing too much time. And unfortunately, they only have like one. Well, no, I guess a couple of good quality left-handers, but oh no, wait, that's right. Everybody in their bullpen except for 2 pitchers is left-handed. That's right. All right, so let's see. We will have. I guess we'll have Ross Nutter. He will get warmed up in the bullpen just in case. Who does Milwaukee have? Milwaukee has their 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up. 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? No. Oh, so it's going to be a base on balls. He's not. He's semi-active, but that says no. So it's a leadoff walk. And we will go to the chemistry chart for our next at bat. So it'll be semi-harmonious against neutral. 1, 3. Oh no! And the dot says pitching team does not have harmony because the dot says no. So it's going to be a single. And then we're going to go to the right now chart. Let's see. So it is going to be a cold batter, or no, sorry, a neutral batter, and it'll be against a cold pitcher. Well, oh man. All right, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to go to the pen. We'll bring in Ross. All right. So a good start for Cologne. He is in line for the win. But Ross Nutter is going to have to pitch out of a jam here. All right, so we will go back to the main chart because we brought in a sub. All right, so, and he will gain the ace quality because he came in the middle of the inning. So we got a lefty on lefty against the veteran catcher Tommy Orsolak, who is 0 for 2 so far. Well, let's see what happens. 4, 4, 6, star. Yes, he is a star. So it'll be a ground out to second, but when the lead die is 4, 5, or 6, runners advance 1 base on ground out. So it's a hard ground out to the hole. So it'll be 4-3, but both batters will advance. So we're going to have runners at second and third with 1 down. And we're going to give Ignacio the intentional pass to set up the force out. And so we've got a... let's see. So Felix is up, and he's actually the... he's scored the only run of the game. He's singled and then stole second and third back in the 6th to tie the game. So this would be a humongous hit for him right here. Let's see. Triple fours. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is going to be... let's see. Is it a stoic runner at first? No, he's neutral. Oh, no. So that is going to be a bases clearing double for the number 9 hitter. Wow. Oh, brutal. All right. Well, there you have it. Easy come, easy go. Oh man. Oh, that's really it. Oh, wow. Oh. Nothing I hate worse than a bullpen blowing a lead. All right. Well, I'll get a pitcher going in the pen. See if Ross can redeem himself. 156. The batter is not a whiffer, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. 1-2 is the right fielder iron. No, he is neutral, so that'll just be a routine fly out. Alright, and it won't be deep enough for the runner to advance. Alright, so 2 down. Runner still in scoring position for Palacios. 2, 4, 5. Oh no. And that is a hero check. He is a hero, so he's going to single, and the speedy Felix will easily score. Oh, man. All right, so that is going to be all for Ross Nutter. Not a good way for him to start his season. We'll bring in Julio Jose. Oh, that's a bummer. So the Grinders grind out 4 runs here. 1, 2, 3. Flash and fresh. Yep. So Jose will come in and stop the bleeding, but not before 4 runs cross the plate. And we will go to the top of the 8th with Milwaukee now on top, 5-2. All right. Catch up on comments. Let's see. Astro Boy is here. He's saying yes. This is using I don't have the new 5.0 booklet, but what I did is in the last newsletter, Keith put out a list of what all the changes are going to be, and so I just went in and with my impeccable penmanship, I wrote in all the changes in the booklet. So none of them have come up yet, but I am using the new 5.0 changes. So. All right. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. We are in the top of the 8th. It is opening day of the 2017 Baseball America season and game 1 of my full season playthrough with the New England Minutemen. They had a lead going into the bottom of the 7th, and they just blew it. The bullpen imploded, giving up 4 runs. So now we've got to try to rally. Let's see, and I think that the Grinders, they're going to go to their setup man, Scooter Morris. What a great baseball name that is. He's going to start off the inning, so he will not get the ace bonus. He's a veteran pitcher, though. Star, semi-flash, and control. All right, let's see what happens. 2-3-5. Wild, no. The batter is not eager. So he will ground out to second. right. And now Mike St. Clair is up, the DH. He is looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. 1-4-6 is the pitcher flash. He semi-flash. The dot says yes, and the batter does not have a good eye, so that's going to be a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down. Now Solomon Horn, the catcher, will come up. He's 0 for 3, and that's not going to do it. He won't strike out, at least. The dot says no, so it'll just be a ground out to short. So 3 up, 3 down. Go the Minutemen. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. I'm going to leave Jose in, so he will be semi-fresh. 1, 2, 4. Oh, he does not have control. The batter is not eager, so he is going to walk to lead things off. All right, Cameron Segrin. I guess we'll get a. I'll get Randy Kokorin up in the pen. He's my only quality right-hander that I have. 3, 4, 6 is the batter eager. He is not. So that is going to be another walk. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. Unless I bring in, yeah, and I think I will. Yeah, we'll have Randy come in relief of Jose. All right, so he will get that ace bonus. We'll have righty on righty. We'll go back to the main chart. 2 on, nobody out. 3, 4, 4. Is he a prospect? No, he is a veteran. Patient? No. So he will get him to pop out to second. Whoop. So it'll be an infield fly. So runners will hold up. So a key first out of the inning. See if he can pitch around this jam here. 3, 4, 5 is an iron catcher. No, he's neutral. Does he have a good eye? He does not. So that is going to be a strikeout. And we're going to go to the right now chart. So it's going to be a hot pitcher against, what did he do? Oh, he got intentionally walked last time. So it's just going to be a neutral batter. Let's see what happens. 3, 6. Cold pitcher, no. So he will get him to pop up to the catcher. Horn will toss off the mask, call for it, and haul it in. So, whew. So Kokorin comes in, does his job, pitches out around a 2 out, no out, or 2 on, no out jam. But we will go to the top of the 9th, and the Grinders will bring on their closer, veteran Mike Smiley. And he is going to face the 5, 6, and 7 batters are due up. Take a look at the bench of the Minutemen. We do have a good utility guy, a left-hander on the, well, I won't say he's good, but he does have the full home run king quality. So and then I got a switch hitter on the bench. So if we get something going, maybe we'll get a pinch hitter in. But for now, it'll be the veteran Doug Rossello, the first baseman. See if he can get things going. 4, 5, 6. Is he patient? No, he's actually eager. So he's going to fly out to center field. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. And let's see. I guess I might as well. Let's see. What do I want to do? No, we'll leave him at semi-harmonious. Semi-harmonious pitch or batting team against neutral pitchers. 3, 5. Well, but it wouldn't matter. So pitching team dissonance, no. So it's gonna be a ground out to short. Oh, and it's not looking good for the Minutemen. Kareem McCarthy is up. Well, we might as well bring in a pinch hitter, just at least to get the handiness advantage. So I'll bring in our utility infielder, Ronnie Sear. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. No, he's not going to be the right fielder. If we get a big rally, I'll have to bring somebody else in. But all right, so here we go. Bases empty, 2 down. Minutemen down by 3. The Milwaukee fans are on their feet. We got 3-5-5. Struggler, no. He is definitely not a champion. And in fact, he's actually going to strike out to end the game. And so there you have it. The big blow of the game came back in the bottom of the 7th with a bases clearing double from the usually light hitting shortstop Kerry Nakamura. So he's going to be our player of the game. He drove in those 3 runs. Let's see. We'll go to the stats. So the winner is gonna be. Actually, Chris Page is gonna get the win despite blowing the save. And let's see. Oh, I think and Colombo will get the loss because that was his first run. That would have been the 3rd run of the game. And then Smiley gets the save opportunity and the save. I believe that's right. Let me see. Did Colombo get? Yeah, he got the 3rd. So that would have been the win. Okay. Well, so there we go. So there's the stats for New England. Here, I can zoom in on the stats here. So there's the pitching line for New England. Colombo getting the loss, but it was really Ross Nutter who came in. He faced 5 batters, and oh boy, yeah, that was just a rough night. How many hits? Why am I not seeing the? All right. Oh, I guess we don't want to do that. Oh no, I do want to. Okay, because that'll have their breakdown here. Yeah, so I gave up 2 hits and 1 walk and 2/3 of an inning pitched. Oh, that was too bad. Well, I guess I'll have to remember to not use him in a high pressure situation. There's the pitchers for Milwaukee. Chris Page would get a blown save noted too because, or no, I guess it was tied. Never mind, so he wouldn't have got a blown save, but he would have gotten the loss. But then his team rallied in the bottom of the inning. And since he was the last pitcher, he gets the win. So all right, so there we go. There is game 1 of the season in the books, and unfortunately, it's a loss for Milwaukee, or a loss for New England. All right, and so if you guys wanted to hang around, I was actually going to do a second game because for my schedule, this is just a 2-game series. So it'll take me just a second to reset the lineups, and can show you guys how I pick the hot and the cold batters, and then we'll get going here in just a second with game 2 of the season. Might as well knock out a second game. Thanks again for everybody who is joining us. Haven't checked the numbers in a while. Looks like we had 8 people on, so thank you everybody. I'm going to try to make this sort of regular series depending on how the reception is, so let me know what you think of the presentation, if there's anything I can change up to make it a little more viewer friendly, and or any other questions you have about the game, let me know. Otherwise, I will jump right in and get another game going. So New England is the visitor, Milwaukee is the home team, and this is going to take place on April 10th. That last one was April 8th. So the good thing about that is that resets all the players in my bullpen, so they're gonna all be fresh, and so normally the only player that wouldn't be available is the pitcher, Colomb. Well, no, I'll say he's not available, but technically he is fresh until further notice because of that role that I had on the first opening day pregame chart. All right, so reset the bullpen. Everyone in there will be fresh. Any other team besides mine, they never have to worry. I'm gonna say that their bullpen is always ready to go. That'll be one of the handicaps for me, being the human-controlled player. And I think that well, let's see. So my starting pitcher is gonna be Grant. I'll set mine up first. So Grant will be and they're gonna have a left-hander on the mound. Evan Hoffner, is that their second best starting pitcher? Oh yeah, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. As strong as their bullpen is, they actually have a sort of a weak starting rotation after their number one. So Evan Hoffner, he's a semi-prospect, semi-star, and flash. Let's see. So he is a left-hander. So I think that I'm going to go with the platoon and for my catcher, and I'm gonna have second-year player Santos Uraneta do the catching. He's a right-hander. He is definitely not as good with the glove. He's a semi-iron, but he does have a big bat. He's a slugger, semi-home run king, and whiffer. Let's see, and yeah, I'll have him bat. Do I want to have him bat cleanup? Yeah, I'll have him bat cleanup, and I'll bump Mike St. Clair up to third. And I think that will be the only change that I will make to the lineup. Yeah, we'll leave, because then that gives us a utility player, an infielder, utility infielder, and then another catcher on there. As far as hot and cold, I'll reset those. And actually, let me just make sure that the home team is ready to go. They have Hoffner pitching, and Lynn, Polanco, Owens, Perez, Segrin, Pena, Orsolek. Yep. All right. And just going to exit out of this for a second and go back to this game and look at the scorebook. Let's see who was my all right, we'll have Jackson Newsom be our hot batter. Looks like he was the only one with 2 hits. And then, oof, yeah. unfortunately, then our cold batter is going to be our leadoff batter, Manny Infante, who went 0 for 4 to start his season off. So hopefully we'll rectify that. All right, so here we go. Game 2 of the season. All right, we'll go back to the pre-game chart. So now it's not a given of the mood for the team. They have lost 1 in a row, so we'll roll to see if they can get over that. And, ooh, they just barely do. All right, so are they ready to win today? And the decider dot says yes. So they will be semi-harmonious once again. And let's see what happens. The batting coach gives us a major perk with a reserve. Which reserve? Reserve outfielder. All right, so that is going to be Rocky Oberbeck. Oh, there's some really cool names in this in this set for sure. So he will get the second TFN slide, and his major perk is that he's an icon till further notice. Oh, which is kind of cool because he's actually a semi-prospect. All right, so there we go. We have TFN number 2 and is on Rocky Oberbeck. And he's an icon. And we picked that up on 410. All right, so it's kind of cool to get that, but then also you can only ever have 2 TFNs at a time. So that means that the next one that we get, whether it's good or bad, it will knock off the fresh till further notice for our ace pitcher there, Xavier Cologne. All right, got my cards reset, my count reset, and we are ready to get started here with game number 2 of our season. Let's see, can I increase the pick frame size? Paul, when you say the picture frame size, do you mean of the game board and overlay it in the bottom, one of the other two? I can, oh, grabbing the wrong thing. All right. And I can also, I can zoom in just a touch. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Because I also like to be able to see the dice in the bottom there. But let me know if that looks a little bit better. And then I'll probably play around with my camera angles a little bit later and try to get my camera up in a better spot, or maybe I'll even get my my phone up and just have it like kind of an on the field camera, so it'll be a much closer shot. Let's see. Oh, you want the closer shot of me to be bigger? Okay. Let's see. And then overlay it on the bottom, one of the other 2 screens. Yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, actually I guess you don't really need to see that bottom part. Alright, let me know if that looks a little bit better. And otherwise we'll get things running right along. Thank you again to everybody who has stuck around here. Oh, we're actually up to 10 people. So everybody that has just joined us, thank you. And I am doing a full 162 game playthrough using the fictional Baseball America set for History Maker Baseball. I'm using team number 1, which I have named the New England Minutemen. They just finished their first game of the season against the Milwaukee Grinders in Milwaukee. And unfortunately, they came out on the wrong end of a 5-2 game. But we're ready to go here with game number 2. And so here we go. Let's see. Oh, There we go. Oh, it would help if I actually entered the changes on the window. Okay, there we go. That should make things a little bit better. I got too many windows up on my computer, and then plus when I'm seeing it on YouTube, there's about a 7-second delay from real time to what I'm seeing. So there we go. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, enough technical talk. All right, let's see. The original Grognard has joined us. All right, hey, thumbs up to you. Thanks for joining. All right, so here we go. Game number 2 of the season. The New England Minutemen trying to get their first win of the season. And we're ready to play ball. All right, 4-4-5. The pitcher is not a workman. The batter is patient, though, so he will get a leadoff walk. So there we go. Manny Infante gets on base for the first time this season after going 0 for 4 in Game 1. That'll bring up Ramon Cruz. And does it show their stats? If you click on the player, does it show... Huh. Oh, I thought there was a way that you could bring up what they've done so far, but maybe not. No, I guess that's kind of it, but all right. Well, I'll play around with that later. All right, Ramon Cruz steps up with a man on first now, nobody out. 2, 3, 4. Oh, runner on base. Yes, there is. So we're going to go to plate drama. All right, so it's a neutral catcher and against a pitcher that does not have control. So this might get hairy. 4-5 is the catcher Gold. He is not. Otherwise, loses pitch in the dirt. Passed ball. So Infante will end up at second on a passed ball. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. For everybody that's joining late, one of the caveats that I'm using, since I'm controlling just one team throughout it, to sort of handicap myself, the other team will always be neutral, and they'll have no hot and cold batter to start the game, whereas I will have all the ups and downs of the season, but because of my pregame roles, we are still semi-harmonious. We're ready to get our first win of the season. So here we go. Runner on second now with nobody out. 2-6. Oh boy, the dot has not been kind to me so far. That would have been a single, but instead it's going to be a ground out to second, but that's going to be a productive out, because since it's to the left side of the infield, the right side of the infield, the runner will advance. So we're going to have a runner at third with just one out. And Big Mike St. Clair will step up, the DH. He'd like to get his first RBI of the season. Lefty on lefty. Let's see what happens. 2, 3, 6. Double control. No, he has no control. All right, so that is going to be a walk. And that's going to put runners at the corners, although maybe that worked out well for him. That'll set up the double play. So here we go. Santos, Uraneda, will come in. His first at bat of the season. He platoons with Solomon Horn. So righty on lefty here. Let's see if he can maybe get a hold of one. Oh, well, it's going to be a fly out to center field, and that's going to actually be deep enough to score the runner. St. Clair will hold up at first. So there we go. Minutemen strike first here in the top of the first on a sacrifice fly. And maybe they're not done yet. Doug Rossello steps up with a man on first and 2 down. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's going to be the runner on base. And yes, there is. So we're going to go to the plate drama chart once more. 2-2. The catcher is not Gold. So if he was, he would have snagged a foul ball to end the inning. But instead, he doesn't make it. And we're going to go to the umpire chart. So So we'll go to the umpire chart with a runner on first. 2, 3. Is there a lenient umpire at first base? And how about that? So the umpires rotated, and the last game, Chuck Cross was on second, and he allowed a stolen base because of his leniency. And now he is on first, and asking if there's a lenient umpire at first base. The batter is ruled safe at first on a very close play. Awesome. Oh, all right. And Mike St. Clair will hold up, and the Milwaukee crowd will let Chuck Cross hear about that. Oh, I love when things like that happen. That's pretty cool. And that's one of the nice things about doing maybe not necessarily a season playthrough with this game, but definitely playing a series of games, is you get to see things like that happen that just add color and flavor and story to a tabletop baseball game. It's the reason why this is my favorite game of all time, and I can't imagine what game would ever knock it off that #1 slot. So all right, here we go. So now there's 2 runners on for Jackson Newsom, and he's our hot batter of the game. And I wonder if I want to... I think I'm going to use a card right away and try to take advantage of this. And I'm going to use the manager influence that allows me to use the right now chart. I don't think there's going to ever be a better time, although if the pitcher had walked a batter. But all right, so I'll use my first card. We'll go to the right now, and although no, actually the pitcher will be semi-cold because he did give up an infield single, so we'll have to roll the decider die. So here we go. Let's see what happens. We get a 3-6. Oh. Again, the decider die does not like me because it asked if it was a cold pitcher, which the dot came up, it would have been. It would have been an RBI single, but instead, Newsom is just going to pop out to the catcher to end the inning. Oh, well, it was a good gamble to play the card. But we do get 1 run. We'll go to the bottom of the first. New England Minutemen are on top, 1-0, with Milwaukee up to bat here to start things off. It will be the right fielder, Maury Lynn. They're going to use the same lineup that they had yesterday. 3, 4, 6. Let's see, is he eager? He is not, so he will start things off with a walk and a steal. So the Grinders like to run. I think that's their 3rd stolen base of the season so far. And we will go to the chemistry chart. So it'll be a neutral against semi-harmonious. 1-5. Does the pitching team have harmony? Well, there we go. Finally, the dot says yes. Outfielder makes a sliding grab of a looping liner. Out. All right. And that's good because that will hold the runner. So say he lines out to center field. All right. Hey, cats. Sorry, my cats are fighting. All right, there we go. Welcome to the basement. Live TV, gotta love it. All right. So 1 down for the DH, Coy Owens. And 1, 2, 3, flash and fresh. Yeah, so he will strike out. All right, so 2 down. Oh, we'd love to strand that runner at second. Hold on to the lead. Dave Perez steps up. 2, 3, 3. Ace or star? Oh, he's a semi-star. The dot says yes. And he will ground out to short. Woo! All right. So Cooper Grant pitches around that leadoff single on stolen base. And we'll head to the top of the second. New England on top, 1-0. Thank you for everybody tuning in. You're watching New England Minutemen baseball here on the AFR network. All right, top of the second. New England will send their 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order up. with Kareem McCarthy leading things off. And we get a 2-3-5. The pitcher is not wild. The batter is not eager, so he will ground out to second base. And that'll bring up Duncan Otto, third baseman for the Minutemen. 1-3-4. Catcher is not goal, but the batter is not a champion, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see, 4-6. Is the left fielder iron? No, he is neutral. So that's going to be a line out to left. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. Oh, also another nice thing that, excuse me, with iScore, what I did, you'll notice the player numbers. Here, I'll do a close-up of that screen. So what I've done is I just made up a little code. So the first number of their jersey is their glove. So a 1 would be gold, 2 is semi-gold, 3 is neutral, etc. And then the second number is their speed. And that goes 1 through 6, all the way from double active down to stoic. So that's just kind of a quick, easy way when you're not using a score sheet, where I would normally have a score sheet and I would have their speed and their glove written down there. That's a quick way to see who does what without having to, shuffle through the stack of the cards. So, all right. Nice little sidetrack, nice little plug for iScore. All right, so this will bring up the shortstop, Kerry Nakamura. 2 outs, nobody on. He's somebody who is definitely in the lineup for his glove work and not his bat. Anything he does out of the 9-hole is a bonus. 2-3-5. The pitcher is not wild. The batter is not eager. So that'll be a ground out to second. All right, so 1-2-3 goes New England, and we'll head into the bottom of the second. Still 1-0. The Grinders will send their 5, 6, and 7 batters up, starting with second baseman Cameron Segrin. 1-4-6. The pitcher does have flash, so that'll be a strikeout. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Domingo Pena. 4-4-6. He's a semi-star, but the dot says no. Let's see, so sad sack, utility or patient? No. So it'll be a single into right field. An active player would steal, but he is neutral. All right, so single into right field, and we are going to go to the experience chart. So Cooper is neutral on experience. Yeah, I want to hold on to this lead, so I'm going to use my second manager card to make him an icon. So we'll have an icon versus icon. And we get a 3-5 icon batter. Oh, darn. Adjust swing at last second. Loop single into the outfield. That's one that's another place that changes in version 5.0. If he wasn't an icon batter, instead of it just being an automatic flyout, we'd go to the outfield drama chart. But he is an icon, so it'll be a single into right field, into the outfield. Let's see, and with a 3, what is he? He is a neutral runner. I believe that he advances 2 bases. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. Unless he was a stoic runner. All right, so that's going to put runners at the corners. Oh boy. For the number 8 hitter, Ignacio Resendez. Man, well, maybe we'll get a inning double play. That'd be nice. Or maybe not. 4-5-5 flash. Oh, okay. Hey, we'll take that. All right. So we'll give him a strikeout looking. All right, so here we go. 2 down. And the MVP of last night's game, Azubio Felix, who just torched the ball, had a bases clearing double that broke the game open. Also singled and stole 2 bases and scored a run. So he definitely had a game for the, probably maybe the best game that he's gonna have all year. I guess we'll see. 1-2-5. Is the pitcher a struggler? No, the batter is not patient, so he is going to ground out to third. Ooh, okay. So Cooper pitches out of a jam there and keeps the score 1-0 New England. We'll head to the top of the third, and New England is got the top of their lineup here. Manny Infante, he walked his first at bat. Let's see, 2-3-5. Pitcher is not wild. The batter is not eager, but he is patient. So instead of grounding out, he is going to draw a walk, and that'll be his second walk of the evening. All right, we'll bring up Ramon Cruz. He had a ground out his last up, but it was a productive ground out. 1-4-6. Oh, darn. Well, so that's going to be a strikeout. An unproductive strikeout, if you will. All right, Big Mike St. Clair will step up, the DH for the Minutemen. 2-2-5. Oh, the pitcher is not a star this at bat. Let's see if the batter is a slugger. We'll roll the dot again. Please, no, darn it. So he is gonna pop out to right field. And that will not advance the runner. Ah, darn. Alright, so Santos Uranata, who got a sac fly, the only run of the game so far, will now step up. 2 out, runner on. 3-4-6. Let's see, is he eager? No, he's not, so he is going to draw a walk. And not surprising, a pitcher that doesn't have the control rating has got a lot of walks. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. So semi-harmonious batting team against a neutral pitching team. 1-5. Pitching team harmony, no. So it's going to be a bloop single. And there's 2 down, so that means that on runner going on contact. So Infante will score. And Uranata will hold at second, but there we go. So lead gets doubled by Doug Rossello. Now 2-0 here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up Jackson Newsom, the left fielder. He is 0 for 1 so far tonight. He'd love to extend that lead, but he is not going to do that. He is going to go down swinging to end the top of the third, and we'll head to the bottom of the third with the Minutemen now ahead 2-0. All right, let's see. Milwaukee will have the top of their lineup coming up. Maury Lynn walked his first at bat. 3-3-6. Let's see. The pitcher is not an ace. Sad sack utility or patient? No. So he is going to single into center field. And then we're going to go to the experience chart. And this is going to be neutral against the neutral. 4-6. Oh, darn. Well, icon pitcher, no, I didn't spend the card this time. But otherwise, it's a hard shot to shallow right field. Great play. Pitcher to first, or first baseman to the pitcher out, and the runners advance. All right, well, so we get the out. But the runner does advance, and that'll bring up Coy Owens, the DH. He struck out swinging his first at bat, and he's up now with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. 4-4-5. Workman, no. He is not patient, so he will ground out to first, but that will also advance the runner. So now Dave Perez is up. 0 for 1. Can Grant pitch around and strand another runner? Oh, no. 2-3-6. That's the double control. He just has single control. So that's going to be a walk. So now we got runners at the corners for Cameron Segrin. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? He's not. Oh, no. So that is going to be another walk, and that's going to load the bases. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart again. Alright, let's see what happens. 6-6. Does the batting team have harmony? No, they're neutral. Oh, good. Woof. So that's going to be a strikeout. Wow. So, once again, Cooper Grant dances around the flames and somehow comes out unscathed. I don't know how much longer he can do that, but for now, he's got a three-hit shutout going on. And we'll head to the top of the fourth with New England on top, 2-0. They've got the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up. Cream McCarthy, the right fielder, will lead things off. 2, 3, 3. Ace or a star? The dot says yes, so he will ground out to short. All right, Duncan Otto is now up. He's looking for his first hit of the game. And that is not going to do it. He will ground out to third. And the shortstop, Nakamura, steps in. He's 0 for 1 so far, 1-1-2, and now he is 1 for 3. Or 0 for 3. He will go down swinging. So 1, 2, 3, go the Minutemen. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-0 New England. Let's see. Milwaukee will have the bottom of their order due up. Catcher Tommy Ursulak is up first. 1-1-4. Oh, it asks for fresh. We're in the 4, so he's semi-fresh, and the dot says no. Sad sack or patient? No. So he is going to lead off with a single into right field. And we'll go to the chemistry chart. 4-4. Pitching team dissonance? No. So it'll be a deep fly out to center field. And the runner will hold at first. So it'll bring up New England Bane, Ezubio Felix, although he is 0 for 1 tonight. Let's see, 1-1-2, flash, yes, there we go. All right, so that'll be a big strikeout for the second out of the inning. Now Maury Lynn up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single so far. 1, 2, 3. The dot says that he does not have freshness though, but it'll be a ground out to short. Otherwise, it would have been a strikeout. There we go. So another runner stranded. That is now 7 batters left on base for Milwaukee. As New England clings to a 2-0 lead. All right. Let's see how. We still got quite a few people watching. Thank you again for everyone who has joined us. We're into game 2 of the New England Minutemen's season. They're trying to bounce back from an opening day loss, and so far they're leading 2-0 over the Milwaukee Grinders as we head into the top of the 5th inning. Let's see, 1-4-6. That will be a strikeout on Infante. So first time he doesn't get on base tonight. Nice little bounce back game for him so far after a disappointing opening day. Ramon Cruz steps up. 2-4-5. Oh, that's the hero check, yeah. And he will single into the outfield. So we got 1 on, 1 out for Mike St. Clair, the designated hitter. Let's see, 2-4-6. The pitcher does not have control. He is not eager this at bat, so he is going to draw a walk. All right, so that'll bring up the catcher, Uraneta. Let's see, he has a sac fly and a walk, so no official at bats so far. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. The batter is not eager. Oh, darn. So he is going to ground out to second. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. So it's going to go 4-6. Ramon Cruz will hold up at third. The batter is going to be forced out at second. Oh, and there was 2 down anyways. Okay. So it didn't matter. All right. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still 2-0 New England. Grant has been anything but perfect so far, but he's pitched around 4 hits and stranded 7 batters. So Amato Palacios, the number 2 batter, will lead things off. 3-5-6, same. No, he's a switch hitter. He's not utility or sad sack, so that'll be a leadoff single for Palacios. Now the DH Coy Owens will step up. Let's see, 1-3-5. Oh, we're gonna have our first unusual results using the ballpark card. We're at Good Sports Park, and it is a grass surface, and it's normal for both left and right-handed batters. So no need for the decide or die. 1-4. Is it a small ballpark? No. So outfielder makes routine grab a fly out. So in a smaller ballpark, it would have been a homer, but here in the comfy confines of Good Sports Park, it is just a fly out, fortunately for me. All right, so that'll bring up Dave Perez with 1 down, 1 on. He's ground out and walked so far. 3-3-6. That's going to be an ace check. He is not. Sad sack, utility or patient? No. So that's going to be a single. And the runner will advance to third. So we'll get runners at the corners yet again. I believe this is now the 3rd time that we've had this. Let's see. For Segrin, he's struck out and walked so far. Maybe we'll get a double play. 2-3-6. No. Oh boy. Instead, we're gonna get a walk. Uh-oh. That is going to load the bases. Yikes. All right. Well, let's see. I think we'll get Derek No is gonna start tossing in the bullpen. Let's see if Cooper Grant can keep his lucky streak going in here. But not looking good. Bases loaded, 1 out for the center fielder, Domingo Pena, who is 1 for 2 so far. 4-4-6. The pitcher is a star. Oh, but the lead die is 4, so everyone's going to advance 1 base when the lead die is a 4. Runners advance on a ground base. Oh, that's too bad. All right, so he will ground out 4-3, but everyone will advance 1 base. But just 1 run. All right, so now we got 2 down. Runners at second and third for the catcher, Tommy Orsolak. Oh no, that's another double control check. Oh man, well, hey, maybe he was pitching around him. That he wants to set up the force play. All right, so Resendez, the left fielder, plus now we'll have a righty on righty. All right, here we go. Oh, whew, 1, 2, 3, fresh and flash, absolutely. Wow. So Cooper Grant should probably go buy a lottery ticket tonight. He is now stranded 10 grinder runners. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so here we go. We are going to the top of the 6th already. New England now on top 2-1. Doug Russello will lead things off. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. Let's see, 2-6-6. Leadoff batter, single in the center field. All right, 3 for 3. Jackson Newsom, who had a good game yesterday, will step up. He's 0 for 2 so far with a flyout and a strikeout. 1-3-6. The pitcher is not an ace. Whiffer or cold. Oh, darn. Yeah, he is a whiffer, so he is going to strike out. All right. Kareem McCarthy now up. He's 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. 2-4-5. Oh, that's the hero check. No, so he will pop out to second base. Runner will hold up. And we will go to the experience chart. So we got a semi-prospect pitcher against an icon batter. Let's see what happens. 3-5. Icon batter, yes. Adjust swing at last second. Loop single into the outfield. So Rosello will advance 2. And he's going to hold there because he is a very slow runner. So I don't want to take a chance on the last out of the inning being at home plate. So we got runners at the corners. Unfortunately, it's Kerry Nakamura up. He's our light hitting shortstop. But hey, he's got to break through at some point, right? Let's see what happens. 1-2-2. Workman, no. A champ or a whiffer. Hey, there we go. He is a full whiffer, and he is going to have a little excuse me swing, a nubber up the line. And everyone is going to advance one base. So that'll be an infield single. That'll also drive in a run. All right. There we go. Hey, we'll take him any way we can get him. All right, so now 3-1 for New England. Let's see. Oh, MP Fox just left a question. He's asking about the scoring icon in the upper left-hand corner. Yes, that is the iScore app for that's available for iPad. It's a really great little program. I forget how much it costs. I don't think it's very much. Maybe $3.99, something like that. But yes, it's a very, very cool program. Very easy to use. I really like it. You know, it's a nice green option, especially if you're doing a season playthrough where you're not printing out 162 score sheet. So thanks for the question, and thanks for joining us. All right, so we got 2 down, 2 on, a run already in. Back to the top of the lineup for Manny Infante, our second baseman. 2-4-4. Oh, that might be good. Oh, darn. No. All right, so he's not an ace, but the batter is not a champion, so he is going to ground out to short. And that will end the inning. But they do scratch across another run. And here in the bottom of the 6th, they're on top 3-1 over Milwaukee. Milwaukee will have their 9-1-2 batters due up. I think we will keep Derek No warm in the pen just in case Cooper Grant has another bad inning. And just like that. He is not fresh. He's semi-fresh, but the dot says no. And the batter is not a sad sack, so that is going to be a single. And to center field. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Let's see. So we're going to have a neutral batter and a cold pitcher. Let's see. And we've got 2 switch hitters due up. Yeah, I'm going to go to the pen. Because Cooper Grant was very, very lucky that he's only given up 1 run so far. All right, so part of the new 5.0 rules is that the relief pitcher gets the bonus ace quality only when they come in the middle of an inning. So that is the case. Oh, and actually, but that's only if he's facing a same-handed batter. All right. Oh well. He's a semi-ace anyways. All right. So let's see if he can get out of this. There's 1 on, nobody out. 135, and we're going to go to the unusual chart for the ballpark. Again, it's normal and grass here at Good Sports Park. 4-6. Is it a big ballpark? No. Is he a home run? Oh, no. Whew, fortunately, he's a scrapper. So a home run king would have hit a home run, but Lynn is just going to fly out. Let's say he flies out to left to the track. All right, so big first out of the inning. Amato Palacios will step in. He is 1 for 3. 3, 4, 5. Is the iron catcher? Oh no, he's semi-iron, and that says yes. So that's going to be a base on balls. Yeah, I definitely. So I have a platoon behind the plate, and my right-handed catcher. He definitely has a better. Well, he has more power. I won't necessarily say he's a better batter, but he definitely has a lot more power. But unfortunately, he is a semi-iron catcher. Whereas my other catcher, Solomon Horn, is just neutral. So, all right, so the DH, Coy Owen, steps up. He is 0 for 3 so far. 3, 4, 4. Prospect, no, fortunately. Not patient, so he will jam him. He's going to get an infield fly to the second baseman. So now 2 down. Now we have a lefty on lefty. First baseman Dave Perez. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. And 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. Let's see. So my outfield, I've got neutral left and right fielders, and my center fielder, Ramon Cruz, is a gold glover, so no need for the decider dots. 4, 5. Center fielder, gold, absolutely. Sinking liner, sliding grab, line out. Woo, all right. There's a nice highlight play. Cruz tracks that down. Pumps his fist as he jumps up to his feet. Gets a high five from his teammates to end the inning. And we're going to go to the top of the 7th. And we are going to start on the chemistry chart. Actually, but I guess we're not, because they are going to go to their pen. Since they have a really good pen. Let's see, they're down, so maybe they won't bring in their best guy who would normally come in. But we'll bring in Chris Page, see if he can make up for his opening day blunders. Although he did pick up the win, but it was one of those he didn't earn it wins. All right, so he will face Ramon Cruz to lead off the inning. 2, 3, and 4 batters due up for New England. 166. Is he a workman? No. Whiffer? No. He's going to ground out to third. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at bats. So it'll be a neutral pitcher against an icon batter. See if St. Clair can win this matchup. 4-6. Icon pitcher. No. Oh, darn. Well, and nobody's on base, so it's not going to matter. So it'll be a ground out. 3-1. And now the catcher, Araneta, steps in. He is 0 for 1, but he does have a sac fly and a walk on the day. 3, 5, 6. Oh, and they are the same handiness, so he is going to go down swinging. All right, so clean inning for Chris Page. And now we'll go to the bottom of the 7th here in Milwaukee, with New England clinging to a 3-1 lead. Let's see. What do we got coming up? We've got right, left. All right. All right, I'll have Madlock get warmed up, and I'll let Noe stay in. So he's going to be semi-fresh since he pitched last inning. 4.55. He does have flash, so that'll be a strikeout. All right. Domingo Pena comes up. Oh, darn. And then I should have made the switch because I was asking if they're the same, and they're not. It's left against right. He is not a utility or sad sack, so that is going to be a single down the line. All right, Tommy Orsulak is in. This will probably be this will definitely be the last batter that Noe will face. 3, 4, 6. Oh, phew. He got him to chase because he's eager, so he's going to fly out to center field. Batter will hold. And now we will go to the bullpen. We'll bring in Tad Madlock. And the only quality he has is control, but he will gain the ace quality because he's facing a right-handed batter and coming in the middle of an inning. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 6. That's going to be a freshness check. Yes, absolutely, he is fresh. Oh, and I'm glad I did the change because no, he would not have been. So he will get him to line out to second, strand the runner. We'll head to the top of the 8th. New England is still on top, 3-1. All right, I think that are we gonna? Let's see, what do they have? Right, yeah. Milwaukee is going to bring in yeah, they'll bring in Scooter Morris. Bring in a fresh arm. Scooter's second appearance of the season. Let's see. What do we got? We got our 5, 6, 7 batters due up. Doug Rosello. He's had a great game. He is 3 for 3 so far today. 2, 3, 6. Oh, he is going to draw a leadoff walk. All right. We'll bring up Jackson Newsom. He was our designated hot batter coming in, but he's 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. 4, 5, 5. Oh, the pitcher does not have flash. Let's see. Oh, is he home run king? Did I roll the dots? Oh, no, darn. Oh, instead he'll ground out to first, but it will advance the runner. A decider dot away from a 2-run bomb. That would have made it a 5-1 game. Let's see. All right, Kareem McCarthy steps up. He is 0 for 3. He's got a runner in scoring position here with 1 out. 1, 4, 5. Oh, well. All right, let's see. We'll roll a dot to see because it's a ground out to first or third. If it's a dot, it's a ground out to first. And it's not. Oh, well, so the batter will stay, or the runner on second will stay right where he is. Not that it matters too much with now 2 down, but let's see. All right, Duncan Otto steps up. He's 1 for 3. And 2, 5, 6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. Let's see. Everyone is a neutral glove except for the third baseman, who is gold. So pretty good infield. Pretty good defense all around, actually, for the Milwaukee team. 3, 4 is a third baseman gold. Yes, he's the only gold glove in the infield. A diving stop of a grounder headed into left field. And then he stands up and makes the throw for a ground out. Otherwise, that would have been a run-scoring single. Wow. How about that? How about that? So there we go. That ends the top of the 8th. And we will head to the bottom of the 8th with the score still 3-1. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. I'm going to leave Madlock in to face Felix. And then I will get... I kind of want to give Ross Nutter another chance, but I kind of also don't. And I kind of want to save Kokorin for to be my closer, but maybe I'll use Mackel as my closer tonight. I kind of got a closer by committee because no one pitcher in my pen like really stands out above the others. All right, so I'll have Nutter and Kokorin get warmed up. So double action in the pen. Madlock is in. Oh, first we're gonna do chemistry roll. 2, 3. Oh darn! And again the dot. Pitching team does not have harmony. It would have been a pitch catching the corner button for a strikeout, but instead it is a leadoff walk. And now Maury Lynn. So we got 2 switch hitters coming up. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time. We're gonna go to my veteran in the pen, Randy Kokorin. He's actually an original Minuteman. He was on this team the very first season that it came out. So he's always been one of my favorites. This isn't his best card that he's had. Getting a little long in the tooth, but still a solid arm in the pen. Let's see if he can get things going here. Got 1 on and nobody out. And that's a good way to start. That is a strikeout. So we got 1 down, now 1 on. I'd like to get a inning-ending double play. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No. So we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. So again, corner outfielders are neutral, and our center fielder has a gold glove. 4-6. Left fielder iron, no. Whew. Running grab of a hooking line drive. Line out. All right. And the runner is going to hold up. All right. So great job by Newsome there. And we're going to go back to the chemistry chart after that great play. For the DH, Coy Owens. Owens is 0 for 4 tonight. 4-5. Batting team has harmony. No, they are neutral. So that will just be a ground out. We'll say that it's a ground out to the shortstop. All right. We'll head to the top of the 9th. With New England still on top, 3-1. Thank you, everybody who's stuck around for this double header to open up the season. Let's see. I think they'll have Scooter Morris face the first batter of the inning, and I will have Logan Mackel get warmed up in the pen for a save opportunity. Anyways, Nakamura leads things off. 1-1-2. The pitcher, does he have flash? He is semi-flash. The dot says no. Let's see. Sad sack. He's a semi-sad sack. Dot says yes. So pop out to short. Thought maybe we'd get our first hit of the year for Nakamura, but no. All right. Manny Infante is now up. 2-5-6. Struggle or no. Champion or patient. Dot says no. So infield drama. Again, everyone except third baseman has a neutral glove. 4-4. Is the pitcher gold? No, the pitcher is actually semi-iron. Pitcher mishandles the ball and he's safe at first on an error. All right. So that will be a E1. All right, and I think that is going to be all for the Scooter. We'll bring in Jimmy Tuesday, who was another original player who's been in every set, although he was originally on team number 2, I believe, who in my league is the Cape Cod Lobsters. But Jimmy Tuesday, he used to be a really good closer, but he's had kind of a down couple of seasons. And he had the great slogan of I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a save today. All right, so Ramon Cruz is up, man on first. Tuesday comes in, so he will get the ace bonus for this at bat. 3, 4, 6. Eager batter, no, and that is going to be a walk. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Mike St. Clair. Minutemen would love to extend this lead. 1-3 pitching team harmony. No, they're neutral, so it's going to be a single. And it's not going to be enough to advance the runner. But so we're going to have the bases juiced for our power hitting second-year player, Santos Uraneta. Oh boy, let's see what happens. Oh. I thought it was a 1-5-5. All right, but a 1-1-5. That's fresh. So that is just going to be a pop out. Oh, so the inning's not over. We'll say that he gets him to pop out to the third baseman. Everybody holds up. So still one batter to go. Doug Rossello, the veteran third baseman or first baseman. 2, 4, 6. Control. Yes, that's the only quality he has. Oh man. So Jimmy Tuesday pitches out of danger to keep the score at 3-1. All right, so it is the bottom of the ninth, and I'm gonna bring on my closer, at least for today, Logan Mackel. Randy Kokorin did his job. He's got a hold. So here we go, 3-1. The Grinders have their 4, 5, and 6 batters due up. We'll take a look at their bench and see if they have any righties that could possibly come in. Their backup catcher is a righty, but he is a full utility. Yeah, they really don't have much. Their outfielder, Junior Royal, is semi-utility, so maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but right now we're definitely not going to pinch it for Dave Perez. All right, 4-6-6. Oh, this is one of the new changes. If the pitcher has control, he would give up a single. But my pitcher does not have control. So instead of home run king or slugger, he is a slugger this at bat, so he is going to strike out. All right. So one down, nobody on for the second baseman, Cameron Segrin. 1-4-6 flash. Yes, he is gonna strike out. So 2 strikeouts to start the inning. So here we go. It all comes down to this. Domingo Pena. He's 2 for 4. Had a pretty good day. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. 1, 2, 4. Oh, that's a control check. No. But he is eager, so he is going to jam him. Pops him up. And Doug Rossello calls for it, and that is the game. All right. So, New England splits the opening 2-game series with Milwaukee. They win this one 3-1. And let's see. So Grant is going to get the win. Let's see. The loss is going to go to the starter, Evan Hafner. And Logan Mackel had the save opportunity. And he also got the save. Oh, and I forgot you can give a hold too. So we'll give a hold to Randy Kokorin. Oh, there we go. All right. Awesome. Let me just take a look at the book. I think Let's see. Who do we want to give the MVP? Doug Rossello went 3 for 4. Did anybody drive in more than one run? No, we had 3 scattered RBIs. I guess we could maybe give it to the bullpen, who really came in and locked things down. Yeah, why not? We'll have the Minutemen bullpen be the co-MVPs between Derek No, Tad Madlock, Randy Kokorin, and Logan Mackel. All right, awesome. Well, hey guys, thank you so much for everybody who stuck around through that. One of the things I really love about History Maker Baseball is just the way that it tells a story. Brings out a lot of small things, what I like to call the flavor of baseball, and something sometimes you don't really get to see it when you just play one-off games. So I'm gonna try to do 2 games when I do these shows. I guess depending on time and everything. And now with Christmas coming up, I'm not sure what my schedule will be, but we'll see. I'll try to come back maybe tomorrow night. I might put up the next series. Let's see. Do I have another 2-game series? The next one is a 3-game series at Savannah. So we'll see. Maybe I'll play 1 game off camera and then do 2 games. But I definitely like the setup of doing 2 games at once, just to kind of show you guys things. And plus, the next time the games will be on back-to-back days, so I'll also have to take into account my bullpen stamina and everything, and I'll show you how I track those. And pretty simple system. But so, all right. Well, hey, unless there's any other questions, I can hang out for another minute here in the chat room. But yeah, oh, this is great. We gained viewers as the show went on. So thank you to everybody who jumped on. This was games 1 and 2 of the 2017 Baseball America season, as I'm attempting to do a full 162 game playthrough with one team, my team being the New England Minutemen. So we'll see how they do. They're 1-1 on the season so far after splitting 2 games with Milwaukee. Next they'll take on Savannah, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's really great to be back. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.